is there a group from Finland? Is there a group from Finland? I hope you enjoyed it. Now let's go back a little bit more to the religious theme of music. I hope you enjoy this. I mean, we used to play this quite often. We haven't been playing this much lately.
Every day, what does God give us? Food and drinks, well that doesn't stink. Clothes and shoes, yeah that's good news. Home and house, even for this mouse. Animals and money, yeah, bees and honey. What does God give us? Land and goods, up in the hood. Peace and health, take care of yourself. Sun and snow makes the plants grow. Rest in love from God above. Woo! Yeah! Give us this day our daily bread. Make all the world be clothed and fed. I said, give us this day our daily bread. Make all the world be clothed and fed. Everything, everything, everybody, everybody, every day, every day. What does God give us? Neighbors in church won't leave you in the lurch. Family and friends with me till the end. Jobs and school, our God rules. Business and government, Let's time for a breakdown. Come on with me now. Okay, let's do it. We don't always appreciate all the blessing we receive from God through businesses and government. Sometimes it is easy to condemn these institutions and forget that God is today using them to protect the day and give us what we need. So these are imperfect human organizations run by humans who make mistakes. That's right. We need to thank God for all the good God is doing. God is through them all the time. Back to refrain. Give us this day our daily bread. Make all the world be clothed and fed. I hear it. Give us this day our daily bread. Make all the world be clothed and fed. Preach it. Everything, everything, everybody, everybody, every day, every day. God is giving to us. That's right. Yeah. Word to your mama. She's a good girl. You know, God even gives good stuff to evil people. What? Even when they're not praying for it. Wow, that's how good God is. Amen.
Give us our daily bread. Everybody enjoy that. Mark, are you with us?
Trying to remember if it's supposed to be up what.
Well,
I think I'm on.
I think you're on.
I think I'm on.
Okay. I hope you're on too.
You see, I tend to add comic relief. Just like I do to my marriage. That's what I told my wife. I add comic relief. Who would she have to laugh at if not me?
That's true. Ladies and gentlemen, Protestants. Anybody know what the word Protestant, where it came from?
I bet you do.
I don't. That's why I'm asking.
Well, I could take a wild guess and say that. What did we come up with, Rev, that time? We said Protestant begins with. That means I'm on. It's supposed to be he's on, not he's on.
Who's on?
Me. Means she could hear me.
Oh!
Yes. Anyway, Felix liked the Reb liked to point out that Protestant begins with the word protest, and that's obviously what Henry was driving at, although Henry did have, as I said, ulterior motives. Henry wanted a male heir Catherine of Aragon was not giving him a male heir. The church would not grant him a divorce. So he said, well, screw you guys. I'm going to break away and I'm going to form my own church. It says here, Pope Clement VII refused to annul Henry's marriage to Catherine of Aragon so that he could remarry. The king declared in 1534 that he alone should be the final authority in matters relating to the English church. So Henry dissolved England's monasteries, he confiscated all their wealth, and he worked to place the Bible in the hands of the people. That was the whole thing. But of course, as we said, his ulterior motive was to be granted a divorce and hopefully have a male heir, which never came to be. But those were and then, as I said earlier, Martin Luther picked it up from there with his 95 Theses and started to spell out exactly what was wrong with the Catholic Church.
And may I say,
in fact, it's kind of difficult, it's kind of hard not to agree with him. You know, if you are a student of history or read up on it, the church was so corrupt back then. It was not the church of Peter and Paul, certainly. Okay, when you read or you see about the Borgias, you know, you talk about a pope buying the papacy. I mean, well, he was married. You know, back then popes were allowed to marry. I don't know if they were allowed, but they did. They married and had families, which leads one to wonder if it was okay back then for popes to marry and have families. Why can't a priest? Why can't a priest? You know, why can't a priest get married and have a family of his own? I mean, in the Protestant religion, yes, they do. But in the
Jewish
Catholic
religion, they allow it.
Rabbis, I mean, remember, they always remind you, be fruitful and multiply. You know, I mean, and my gripe has always been with the Catholic Church that how can you go to a priest to advise a married couple who are having difficulties? How can you go to a priest for advice when he doesn't know the first thing about what, you can read it in a book, but reading it in a book is not experiencing it in your own life. You know, I just don't understand that at all. I do think that within the next 100 years, if not sooner, if the Catholic Church does not want to lose its base, that they are going to have to make massive changes in, there's going to have to be an encyclical by the Pope, explaining.
But that's been going on for years. Okay. What else is going on, Mark? So go ahead.
Well, no, that's
Are you okay? Call 911 or what?
I don't know. I think God is punishing me for talking ill of the Catholic Church.
Well, myself being sort of raised Roman Catholic, being baptized and all that, I don't particularly like the Catholic Church. I don't like the size of it. I don't like the richness and all the money that they have and all the poor people in the world. And, they're supposed to be living in a life of poverty, isn't that what they say? Or at least it's not poverty, they say in
No, they're supposed to live.
Not poverty, there's another expression for it. A humble life. You're supposed to live a humble life with humble, belongings and all that. church, if you look at the Vatican, they've got a lot of money. They own a lot, and there are a lot of people starving all over the world still. And as long as there's people starving, as long as there's people who need help, I think the Vatican should get rid of some of their resources and use it for a good cause. I've always felt that way, and I also don't agree again with their how they are with the priests not being able to get married, nuns not being able to get married. Goodness sake, how many wives does Jesus need? Aren't they not supposed to be married to God, basically?
Yes.
I think Mark is fading on us very slowly. I'm gonna have to.
I think it's rather quickly, not slowly.
Rather quickly. You're right.
Desiree has a lot of playlists there.
Yeah, we're gonna play another song with Desiree. So it's called War of Stars, while Dr. Mark here tries to recuperate a